This is gonna blow your mind. Saudi Arabia has a secret plan to fund the Philippines military, one that could shake up global power and forge alliances nobody saw coming. Picture the scene. On one side, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman of Saudi Arabia. On the other, Philippine President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. They shake hands and the world sees a standard diplomatic photo op. But look closer. Behind them, barrels of black gold morph into silhouettes of modern battle tanks and jets. This isn't a Hollywood blockbuster. This handshake could be the public face of a secret, multi-billion-dollar deal set to redraw the military map of Asia. Is this the beginning of a groundbreaking new alliance between the Middle East and Southeast Asia? Or a silent power play aimed at Beijing, with the Philippines as the front line? The implications are staggering, and the silence from both Riyadh and Manila is deafening. It started in the chaotic wilderness of the internet, where rumors spread like wildfire, unchecked and unfiltered. At first, it was just whispers on obscure defense forums, but soon viral tweets and YouTube videos flooded timelines, fueling speculation. The story. Saudi Arabia was secretly bankrolling a sweeping modernization of the Philippine military, a deal shrouded in secrecy. A transformation that could elevate the Philippines into a genuine middle power, with new capabilities and a modern arsenal. Leaked documents, cryptic sources, and reports of high-level meetings only added fuel to the fire. The whispers became a roar, dominating trending topics, sparking memes, and leaving the world waiting for the truth. Why would Saudi Arabia take such a keen interest in the Philippines? At first glance, the two countries might seem worlds apart, separated by geography, culture, and history. But beneath the surface, there are powerful forces drawing them together. The answer lies in a grander vision by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, who is determined to reshape Saudi Arabia's role on the global stage and secure its future prosperity. This is not about charity, it's about strategy. Every move is calculated, every partnership chosen for maximum impact. The kingdom is diversifying its alliances and projecting influence eastward, seeking new partners beyond its traditional sphere. The Philippines sits at a crucial maritime choke point, a gateway between the Pacific Ocean and the South China Sea. Whoever controls or influences this passage holds sway over global trade routes. By empowering the Philippines, Riyadh gains a friendly partner in a vital waterway, ensuring sea lanes remain open and secure for commerce and energy supplies. For decades, millions of Filipino workers have been a vital part of the Saudi economy, creating a deep bond between the two nations that goes beyond economics and touches families and communities. Leveraging this relationship to build a strategic military alliance is a logical next step, strengthening both countries' security and regional influence. The Crown Prince is steering his nation away from being seen as a client state of the West, seeking a more independent and assertive foreign policy. Choosing the Philippines signals a new power broker in town, one that plays by its own rules and is ready to shape the future of the region on its own terms. If this deal happens, don't expect a grand announcement, just a quiet understanding behind closed doors. Every gesture is calculated to avoid attention, but the implications are enormous. Billions in funding appear as infrastructure aid and economic development. But beneath the surface, it's a Trojan horse, economic progress hiding military power. The public sees trade and jobs. Strategists see opportunity. Airport upgrades mean runways for both tourists and military planes. These facilities quietly empower the Philippine military, turning infrastructure into military might. Beijing will see this as a direct challenge to its regional dominance. The reaction will be swift and multifaceted, designed to punish the Philippines. The first line of attack will be economic, using trade as a weapon. In the South China Sea, Expect an escalation of harassment against Filipino vessels. Diplomatically, China will isolate the Philippines, condemning the deal as foreign interference. The fury of the dragon will be a formidable force, and President Marcos will find himself in a geopolitical storm. In Washington, D.C., the reaction to this pact will be a mix of approval and unease. The Pentagon might welcome the news, seeing it as a strategic windfall. A wealthy nation like Saudi Arabia funding the Philippines' military modernization seems beneficial. It strengthens a key partner in the Indo-Pacific, creating a robust network of alliances. However, there's anxiety about Saudi Arabia's ambitions and unpredictability. The US-Saudi relationship is fraught with tension, and Riyadh, acting as a military financier, is unnerving. Washington wants allies, not rivals for influence. A Saudi-funded Philippine military introduces a new variable into an already complex equation. The US would welcome a stronger Philippines, but is wary of Saudi influence. It's a classic dilemma. They welcome the help, but are suspicious of the helper. To understand this move, you have to get inside the mind of President Marcos Jr. This is the emergence of the Marcos Doctrine, a strategy aimed at maximizing the Philippines' options. For decades, Philippine foreign policy has oscillated between the US and China. Marcos is forging a third way where Manila is a partner to many. By bringing Saudi Arabia into the equation, Marcos is hedging his bets. This move is a clear signal to Beijing, raising the stakes for any potential conflict. An act of aggression against the Philippines would now be a threat to Saudi interests. The Marcos Doctrine is about reclaiming agency, positioning the Philippines as a proactive subject. This rumored deal with Saudi Arabia is the boldest expression of this doctrine yet. It's a high-risk, high-reward strategy that could secure the Philippines' sovereignty. A new geopolitical concept is taking shape, the Golden Triangle. This is a synergistic relationship linking Manila, Riyadh, and Washington. Washington provides the top-level security umbrella, the ultimate guarantor of Philippine security. Riyadh plays the role of the financier, funding the military modernization. Manila is the strategic linchpin, providing the crucial territory and manpower. This Golden Triangle could significantly alter the balance of power. It combines American military might, Saudi financial power, and Philippine strategic geography. Together, they form a powerful bloc aimed at checking Chinese ambitions. This new security architecture could redefine the Indo-Pacific. The Golden Triangle, if it materializes, would be a formidable construct. We stand at a precipice, looking at a future for Asia that is uncertain and unpredictable. This rumored pact between Saudi Arabia and the Philippines is more than just a defense deal. It could be the masterstroke that allows the Philippines to stand up to Chinese bullying. However, there is a darker possibility, a new form of colonialism, a hidden empire. By making the Philippines dependent on its funding, Riyadh gains immense leverage. This could be the birth of a new independent bloc, but one where Riyadh pulls the strings. A modernized Philippine military could be the guardian of stability or the trigger for an arms race. For President Marcos, it is the gamble of a lifetime. The path forward is shrouded in secrecy and suspense. Is this a strategic pivot or a dangerous deal? The answer could define the future of Asia.